Good morning. My name is Leah. Many call me Auntie Leah on YouTube. I'm stopping by this morning to present just a small portion of the video that the Jaguar Wright Effect made yesterday on April the 5th. Very informative video calling out hypocrisy. Just talking about the things that are done in the industry, things that we have known that has been happening for years. And she's honing in on one individual person, Bryshere Gray, a very talented young man, very talented rapper, as well as actor. Something tragic had happened in his life to where he's no longer the way that he used to be. So let's get into it. All right. You guys into this?
Why was Mo no clip that day? I don't know. Why did they blame Yellow Beezy? I don't know. Truth is, Boosie had a lot to gain by watching Mo 3 move around. Maybe that's why they shot him over there at the Big T after the wake. A lot of shit goes down at the Big T, but for Boosie to get shot, I guess that's why Mo 3 got shot right over there. I guess that's why I couldn't stay in Dallas. I had to get out to watch Mo 3 be assassinated, executed, running for his life down this highway in the middle of the day. Like, it was this time of the day. Look how busy this is. And somehow, he was forced to stop his car. Someone stopped their car as well, got out the car. He saw them. He must have recognized because he turned and started running down the highway in the middle of the day. And they shot him in the back. This make any more sense than the Tupac shit? How the hell was there enough time on a busy highway like this at this time of the day? Who does a shooting in the middle of a highway? See, in the middle of the day. And still no answer. It's always too hard to solve a rap murder. Another graveyard.
I just want to stop it right here for a minute. Very, very powerful intro. Speaking of the situation with Mo 3, long live Mo 3. If you guys don't know, the state of Texas did arrest Yella Beezy for basically putting a hit out on Mo 3. He did bound out on jail, but I just really appreciate Jag's passion when she speaks of the situation and how she explains it and how she calls hip hop a graveyard, because it's facts. Throughout the decades, we have seen our hip hop artists be gunned down, murked, pass away mysteriously. It's just a shame. Very talented individuals, young men, women, are just taken away from us way too soon. Just want to say long live Mo 3. Let's get back into it.
Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing tonight?
Sorry I'm late. I was waiting on someone to show up. Um, and we're running a little bit behind schedule, but I've always come to find that the right time isn't always the time you choose, but the time, the show. We had an unexpected life earlier today we weren't expecting. Um, and, part of the reason why we did that was because we started realizing that a lot of people get my notifications, except for the people that are subscribed to my channel. Apparently, the people that are subscribed to my channel are the last people. Hey, Auntie Leah, are the last people to get the notifications, but all of my haters, um, I guess you could call it fashionably late. And I appreciate that kindness. I really don't like to be late. I don't. But what I've come to find out in my life in time is that, everything happens when it's supposed to. There's so many things that I've wanted to happen when I wanted them to happen. When I think back to being in jail in Chicago for a crime I didn't commit, and I'm sitting there and I'm dealing with it, like really, really, really dealing with all of that. Why am I here? Why is my freedom being taken from me for something I didn't do wrong? I sat there and I mean, like I couldn't wrap my mind around how God was going to use that moment 7 years later to totally exonerate me from a lie that's been put on my name. What I think is really sad and scary is like how many people have just gotten so comfortable and used to, like literally lying on my name, making money off of lying on my name.
Just to add to what Jaguar is saying, there is a host of people and YouTubers that are making false videos, putting out false narratives, basically lying um, on Jag, basically hating on her for no reason, in my opinion. I think that Jag is a beautiful person. We all are sometimes misunderstood, especially when we experience some form of trauma. And believe it or not, I believe everyone has um, had some type of trauma. So it's kind of unfair what the YouTube world is doing. I like her. I mean, I like her content. I like the way she sings. I love her music. I believe that she's telling the truth about the industry. I don't have a clue on why people hate this lady so much, but she has a lot of people that support her, and I'm one of them. And no, she does not run a cult. We just support her like every other YouTuber has supporters. I'm a moderator on her channel, but I also moderate for 5 other channels. Are they running a cult? I support them too. No, she does not have a cult. She just have some people that are dedicated to her, love listening to her, support her, and we follow her. That doesn't make us a part of a cult. So cut it out. All right, let's get back to it.
Like you got to think about how sad that is, that the only way you get to feed yourself or your kids or pay your bills is to break one of God's most coveted laws. You know, when people hear, thou shalt not bear false witness, they think it means not to lie. But if you get into the technical term of it, thou shalt not bear false witness means you can want to do to yourself. You can do whatever you want to do to your own name, but don't go around lying on someone else. That's what that means. Don't lie on others. Now it's funny because God didn't say, don't lie with the ramifications of what you choose to do with your word. If your word is infallible or fallible, that's your choice. That's true. You actually come with that when you go of your lie on another. That is what God considers a crime.
Facts.
I mean, the truth is, they have been revived. They've totally been. But the lying machine keeps going. And yes, it is coming. I know it. But see, once again, I didn't understand why God had me in jail 7 years ago. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that so many people used for my harm, or what they thought they were using for my harm. You got to understand. My son was in limbo. I was in trial. I was doing 2 trials at one time. I went through all of that. But I knew when God came to me, yes, Auntie Leah, thank you. But I knew when God came to me and told me, I promise you, you will go far beyond this moment. I promise you, I have not forgotten you. This is not the end of the road. This is not what it is. I'm so grateful for all the times that God has come to me. You know? And I pray God for so many other people because Lord knows they need it. Thou shalt not have false witness. So, in honor of upholding God's law, I'm about to tell the truth and I'm not going to be bearing false witness. I'm not going to be lying like a lot of people lie on me and lie on others. I'm going to tell the truth about what I know and what I've seen, what I've experienced. I shall. Hey guys, the moderators are here and it's fabulous, but the whole chat is green and I'm really liking it. How are you guys liking it? You know what?
I just want to stop to say I personally love the way that Jag talks about God. She's really passionate about God, as I am. Um, and she's absolutely right. And God always keeping his promises, never leaving his children, no matter what we face. He never leaves us or forsakes us, and he always provides our needs according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. So I just really appreciate her relationship that she displays with God. It's admirable. I also, like I said, love God in that manner. And I just want you guys to keep in mind that when you have an anointing over your life, it's always going to be attacked because you're a threat. The adversary is going to send everything your way to try to stop you and to stop your message. And I commend Jag that she never lets whatever she's going through in life stop her message. Let's get back into it.
Let's see. I mean, we haven't even been here 10 minutes yet. So maybe what we ought to do is get into a brief musical selection. You're loving it, Auntie Leah? We're loving it. And we do have the most wonderful mods. You know what I mean? We're short a couple, but we're not missing anything. Oh my goodness. It's amazing, right? Members only chat. And see, everyone out there in the public, you guys can watch. You're welcome to be here. You just won't be able to comment, even if you're subscribed. The only people that are getting to comment right now in this chat are the members who pay membership every month, who keep it going. And not just the ones who got gifted free memberships, but the ones who continue to keep purchasing their membership every month. You guys deserve to come to a live where it's not being trashed and disrespected. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to open it up.
Okay, guys, I'm going to try to move it forward to where she starts or begins to talk about Bryshere Gray. Let's get back into it.
Amazing thing. You know what? Let me grab this overlay right quick and snatch this down.
My cat.
I'm sorry. Yes, honey, I'm live. Yeah, I'm actually live on my YouTube channel right now. It's okay. What's going on? You'll ask me after? Okay, I shouldn't be too long. Yeah, this is a YouTube channel. This is what it looks like. This is me. And I have all of this stuff. And then what I'm going to do is I take that down. And now here we are.
I was going to say everything is video.
Because I know you're working on your
fair
content.
Use.
You might want to start a YouTube channel one day. Any of you kids. I'm going to teach you how to do it safe. There's a lot of weirdos out there. So, all right, let me get back to work. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Yeah, Auntie Jag. Am I a cool auntie?
Yeah.
I'm cool. What's what? That is a lighter. And it's also a prop for my baby Jaquar. And when she gets upset, she likes to show them how she feels about it. So that's actually her. I'll show you how that works later. Get out of here.
So we can get to the core.
All right. So
content.
Let's get into
very
it.
Powerful.
This is the heart. And make no mistake about it, I do love children. I don't know why anyone would ever say that I don't. Y'all miss Jaguar. Jaguar she will be coming back soon. She's going to be doing a special live. We're working that out. You know, everybody has been doing so much, but trust me, Jaguar is around. And don't forget to hit that like as you smash. We got 350 people in the room in less than 20 minutes. That's not bad, but we could be doing better. And don't forget to hit that goal, because if anybody wants to be able to get that free link, if all of the members want that free link to my first live in studio, it's going to be amazing. I'm so looking forward to it. Because this series that we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing it maybe once or twice a month. We're going to see how, you love Jaguar? She loves y'all right back. But we're going to be building, you know, just a very, very, very unique vibe. Something for you guys to be able to come and see whenever you want to see it. Something for you guys to be able to pull up whenever you like. And it's going to be just for you members. But on the live broadcast, those will be on Patreon, which of course, that'll be paid. But if enough of the members donate to the goal and we hit the goal, I'll make sure that you guys will get the free link for that night. And then, of course, all of the performances will be on the top tier membership. So if you have that top tier membership, you're going to have access to live Jaguar Wright performances just for you guys to share. I might do covers. I might do originals. I might cover my own catalog. Who knows? It could be a DJ. It could be a 3-piece band. It could be a full orchestra. That's going to be the beautiful thing. No one's really going to know until you get there. So if you really want to be able to be a part of Jaguar Country and really be a Jaginator in Jag Nation and be there as I start rebuilding what I believe is a bright new change for the future of music. then please, because I'm also going to be, oh, Auntie Leah, Auntie Leah getting it started. We got our first towards that goal. We got our first towards that goal. Come on, let's go. But these productions do cost money. And I do have to fund them. And I am an independent operator. Been working for myself for 30 years. Couldn't see it any other way. Couldn't see it any other way. So don't forget about that. Auntie Leah, love you. Now, you having fun watching me work? Is this cool? Yeah? A little bit? All right. Oh, man. So, here we are. Bryshere Gray. Now, Bryshere.
Before she gets into Bryshere Gray, I just would like to ask the community, like everyone across the world, to say a prayer for this young man. Um, the spiral, the downward spiral that this young man is on is devastating. So when you get time, just send it up for Bryshere Gray and just ask God, to step in and turn it all around for him. Thank you.
Jaguar Gray, also known as Yaz the Great. My firstborn son, Giovanni, were born in 1993. Him, Giovanni, and Bobby Christina. Christina came earlier in there. Giovanni was in September. Yaz was born in November. Of those three, Yaz is the only one that's still alive. Remember that all based on my son, to God that he will be the one to become an old man. Let's take a look. Bryshere Jaquar Gray, born November 28, 1993, also known by the stage name Yaz the Great, or simply Yaz. As an American actor and rapper, best known for his role as Hakeem Lyon in the Fox primetime musical drama television series Empire. He is also known for his portrayal as Michael Bivins in the 2017 BET miniseries, The New Edition Story. Let's take a look at his career. Since 2013, which is, 12 years now, Gray has performed in a variety of music festivals in the Philadelphia area, including Jay-Z's Made in America Festival and the Roots Picnic Festival and Power 99's Powerhouse Concert. Just reading that kind of makes me sick because Made in America and the Roots Picnic, Gatekeeper, Clear Channel Radio. Does anybody see what I'm seeing? I'm just curious. Is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? Like, really? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This kid has been encroached the entire time. He has been encroached from jump. He also has been in opening acts for rappers such as Fabulous and 2 Chainz. His debut single, Respect, was released in 2023. In 2015, Gray began his first acting role.
As you guys can see, he has a long list of accolades. He was very successful in the 2010s, but something happened that made him, I don't know, his life just stopped, and it took a turn for the worse. And she's about to get into that, so let's get back into it.
As Hakeem Lyons on the Fox drama TV series Empire. With co-stars Terrence Howard and Jesse Smollett. In March 2015, it was confirmed that both Smollett and Gray had signed to Columbia Records as solo artists. Oh, by the way, Columbia Records is an entity of Sony Music. We know exactly what Michael Jackson had to say about that. April 2016, Gray was cast alongside Elijah Kelly, Luke James, Algie Smith, and Keith Powers. For whatever reason, they don't have this picture here. And Woody McClain in a BET miniseries about the R&B boy band New Edition, which debuted in January 2017. Gray was cast to portray New Edition co-founding member Michael Bivins. And in April 2018, Gray co-starred as Tyrell with Tiana Taylor in Honey, Rise Up and Dance. I mean, I don't know. Does this not sound like the makings of an amazing beginning? And then something went wrong. Last Film on Deck, 2019. It's quite the cast in that as well.
Okay, so what Jag is pointing out is that he had an amazing career. He was really rising up to the top. He was being cast in many movies and shows. He was just doing an amazing job. And what she just said is that his career was on an incline up until 2019. So something detrimental happened to this young man in 2019 that made his life basically just stop. Let's get back into it.
Directed by Ryan Lamar. It opened on Martin Luther King weekend, and it was filmed in Chicago. Then poof. Look, can y'all see what I'm showing you? Can you see? Can you see what I'm showing you? What happened to his beautiful career? What happened? Respect, No Apologies featuring Jussie Smollett. These are all soundtrack songs from Empire. Drip Drop featuring Soraya. This was all Empire. You're Beautiful featuring Jussie Smollett featuring Jazz. All Empire. Chasing the Sky. Good People featuring Terrence Howard. Nominations, Best Actor for Empire. He was nominated. NAACP Award, Outstanding New Artist, Outstanding Supporting Artist in a Drama Series for Empire. He was. Look at all of these nominations. And something happened in 2019. I remember.
I'm sorry, guys. My cat keeps bothering me.
I'll never forget the first time I'll never forget the first time his mom called me and she told me she pregnant. She asked for my help because she wanted to manage you. She wanted to. She looking for. You got it out here too. What you got going on? You put this back here. You real smart. You managed to get that thing. Where you gonna sit? Where you gonna put it? Or you just letting it charge? I'm sorry. My co-star. He's looking for something. Well, look, let me get back to work. Okay. Now, I want y'all to see everything that was going on in this young man's life. And I'm telling you, right in the midst of it, actually, when I think about the conversation that I had with Jussie Smollett, and y'all can get on over there to the Jaguar Wright Uncensored podcast, and you can listen to my conversation with Jussie. And members only, I think I'm going to upload the call with Brother Belial so everyone can hear that in totality. He's so disappeared. He was so hot to go after Will and Jada, and then just Jada, and the next thing you know, you don't hear nothing at all, even though we both were concerned, or at least I was, about the children and what these adults have been doing to the children. It's just kind of crazy to me how people really, 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 really don't want to see. When Andy called me, the first time, I was trying my hardest to help her out, try to give her every advantage that I possibly could to help her save her son so he could have a career, she could protect him. But she didn't. Turn her right over to Charlie Mack. And even though I had come to her and told her what they were doing on the set and that they were plying him with alcohol and pharmaceuticals, number one, he had ADHD and bipolar. The last thing that he needed to be was on any kind of crazy substances.
Mothers, fathers, parents, we have to be really careful with our children and who we allow in their lives. as young kids as well as adults, young adults. Um, it's just really sad that Bryshere's mom just wasn't there to protect him, and I'm not trying to blame her 100% because maybe she didn't know what the industry was about, because I certainly don't know what the industry is about. So it is possible that she doesn't know or she didn't know what she was doing. But it's just a sad situation all the way around. Let's get back into it.
Yeah, I did. I did speak about it a long time ago, but nobody wanted to believe. And then the day that she called Smith compound, I knew what had happened to him. The only thing I was interested in doing was helping her get her boy out of there. She needed to get him back to Chicago. And if you remember the phone call that I had with Jesse Smollett about a week and a half before the election last year, before we all found out about him being related and who his special auntie was, this Auntie Kamala, who was at a dance party with Beyonce. Mm-hmm. Sure was. Yeah. And I am telling you, look at what happened to him after that. When you look at what happened to him after that, that terrible marriage, all those awful things.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right here. I'm not going to play Jag's entire video. What I'm going to do is encourage you to get on over to the Jaguar Wright Effect to subscribe and review the entire video. It's very informative. It's very sad. And it's just good content. So I'm going to stop it right here. And like I said, just go over to the Jaguar Wright Effect, subscribe, and click on the video to watch all of it. This is my first video that I've ever did on YouTube. So this is just really a test for me because I really don't know what I'm doing. So hopefully I'll see you guys soon with more content. Have a good day.